need a lie down.
Scared.
And welcome to the super fun, awesome, happy time pedal show. My name is Gabor.
Hey, welcome along. I'm Alex, and this is the Valco Bloodbuzz from Eastwood Guitars.
Yes. Hello, Michael, and everyone at Eastwood. Big thank you for sending this out. Yeah, it's a super cool fuzz drive thing. Combo thing with some added bonus that let's unplug that for now.
Sure. Hey, we're going to get a bunch of sounds and stack these things, but if you could hit like and subscribe on the video, give us a thumbs up if you like this and what we do. Also leave a comment question below and let us know if you dig it or if you've got one.
Yes.
Because they're pretty cool.
Or if you have a cheese sauce.
Yeah.
Sauce.
Sauce?
Cheese sauce.
Sauce, yeah.
Well, I think someone commented in my unboxing video that I said sauce.
Yeah.
Like sauce, like a sauce that you put on stuff. But this is the sauce. Cheese sauce. It's the Australian accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's Eastwood / Valco's take on a Lovetone cheese sauce, which the cheese sauce was half brown sauce.
Yes.
And cheese
something.
What was it? The cheese.
Cheesy.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Cheesy poofs.
The cheesy poofs. Lovetone. Hang on, where Lovetone. The big cheese.
Big cheese, yeah.
The brown sauce and the big cheese.
And they're becoming hugely collectible and expensive and so on.
Massively collectible.
Yeah.
And this is sort of their take on it, and even in the similar sort of enclosure, a modernized version of it.
Cool. So the setup. Oh, I've actually got Eastwood guitars too. That's fun. Matchy.
And there's a video for which one? Baritone there.
Yeah.
Okay. Setup today.
Yep. Twin tone and the baritone, and we're going into the creme brulee from Cherry Tone, which is kind of matchless voxy type head.
Yep.
Goes into a single 12 with a greenback and a mic'd with a LEWITT MTP440.
Hello, LEWITT people.
In case you're wondering. Also in the effects loop of the amp, we've got a delay, which is a Picktronics Evolution 2, and a cab loader from ENGL. And now that has a Celestion IR in it, which you can actually purchase if you like Celestion IRs or if you like IRs in general. There's an affiliate link below.
Yes. So you don't have to buy this particular IR. So this is a 4x12 greenback, mic'd with a 121 Roy 121 and a 57. You don't have to buy this particular one. You can any Celestion Plus IR. If you click on a link below, that helps out the show and would be greatly appreciated.
They're,
and
some
if you want to see, they're absolutely fantastic. And if you want to see a video on the cab loader, you can watch that there.
Cool. I think that's the setup. Oh, so in the loop, there is a loop thing. We do have an deluxe electric Mistress, the big box one.
By Electro Harmonics.
EHX.
Which we might plug in later on again because... Okay, let's check out the pedal because one of the things it can do is you have an input and you have an output, but then you also have a fuzz out and a drive in. So the right-hand side, labeled drive with the green light, is... well, it originally comes from the brown sauce, which I think is it's a amp style, Marshall style drive that was originally, the brown sauce, a single pedal. The big cheese is a fuzz, and then they made the cheese sauce, which is both of them combined, and this is sort of the take on it. So you've got an input and an output, but you also have a fuzz out and a drive in. So technically, you can insert something in between here, which we did in the intro, the Electric Mistress. Well, technically, you could go in the input instead of going into the input. You could go into the drive in, out of the output into the input of the fuzz, and then fuzz out if you want to change the order of them. Yeah. Because at the moment, I would say the fuzz goes into the drive. That's the way it's sort of set. So that's the inputs and outputs in there, and you've got the. You
can also use that if you have a loop switcher too. You can use it.
Oh, separate as individual things. Yeah.
Practical use.
Now, both sides have a fuzz or drive control, tone and level, and a 4-way voice switch that goes from off to 1, 2, and 3, both of them. Now, with both of them, if they're set to off, the tone stack is actually completely bypassed, and then these are 3 different voicing sections that change the way the EQ works, but to a certain degree also add extra gain stages to each side. We'll get into that more when we get into it. I'll read about it because it's too many things to remember. So, do you want to start or do you want me to start?
Yeah, you want me to have a play?
You have a play?
This is the twin tone, clean tone.
And there's a video for the twin tone there.
Yeah.
So how about we start with the drive with you and then I'll do the fuzz.
Sure.
Okay, so let's start with on off.
Way to stereotype us.
Yes, just to stereotype you and us. Okay, I think it's quite loud, so let's keep drive and tone at about 12 o'clock and the level down a bit. Voice on off at the moment, so tone actually doesn't matter.
I don't know about a martially type thing, but it's a really cool kind of like super attitude-y,
Drive, yeah.
crunchy.
It's a cool drive.
Yeah. It's
I
cool.
I really quite like it. So now let's introduce the voice switch, and I'm going to read this because there's too much to remember here.
Yeah.
Sorry, but if we introduce the voice switch on the drive section, now if you go to 1, it introduces the tone circuit. 2 is the same as if you go to 2, it's the same as voice 1, but with a shelving EQ to roll off the bottom end. And 3 is the same as voice 2, but with an increased bass roll off. Frequency shift to increase the bass roll off. So it gets basically thinner and littler as you go along.
Okay.
So let's start off, go to number 1. So just to hear the difference, I'll put that at 12 o'clock and we'll start on off and go to 1. So it kind of gets littler. It's almost like, I don't know if you've ever tried them, but like on the old B.B. King Lucille guitars and stuff, it had that switch on it, that whatever it was called.
I have, but I know what you mean.
And it kind of, it rolls off, it makes it this sort of very small thing, smaller and smaller sounding thing.
It's kind of cool for that kind of lo-fi rootsy thing.
So it goes basically from all the bass being there to the bass just going away, pretty much.
Bye-bye bass.
Bye-bye bass. So that's that. Personally, I quite like it in the off position, to tell you the truth.
Should we check out the drive range? Yeah.
Well, I pretty much did. I kind of went all the way.
I wasn't watching. Don't worry then.
So let's go back to, let's say number 2.
Yeah.
Let's make it a little bit less bassy.
Sure.
So you've got the most gain when it's off because all your frequencies are there, so you're not getting rid of some frequencies that get rid of stuff. Should we quickly, I'll change guitars just to have a more, should we quickly check it out with a different guitar?
Sure.
The drive section, side, thingy dingy dingy. So this is my Parts Master Caster Blaster guitar, there's a video for that here, and clean it sounds like this. It's almost, for me, that's almost like a, almost always on kind of thing, in lower gain.
Yeah, but like almost like indie Brit rock thing, like 90s-ish. Yeah. That yeah, the one.
There was no capo on it, so it's not.
Yeah, sure. It's different
Completely
key.
different.
Different key. Doesn't count.
Yeah, but I know what you mean. That's sort of. Watch Harry Holden's channel for more of that sort of stuff. Yeah,
And real,
governor.
like melodic bass line riffage kind of.
Yes.
That's the sound. Yeah.
Looking kind of emotional and angry
Yeah, and like
in a parka.
in a bob haircut.
Yeah, of course. Well, I almost
Kind
got
of
it.
like this. Should we check out the fuzzy?
Let's do the fuzzy sound.
Fuzzy-
All right.
fuzzy one.
So fuzzy. Let's quickly before we start. While I got this out, let's have a look at the voice control. So it's the same sort of thing. It's a little bit more complicated with the fuzz because you've got so with it off, it's just a two-knob fuzz. So the tone control is completely bypassed. If you go to 1, it's a mid-scooped 1 kilohertz EQ dip, giving a muff style fuzz. Which to me, yeah, that's what I think I said that.
Yeah.
It's sort of very muffy. Number 2 is 3-knob mode. Oh, so I wonder, in number 1 that may not work. It's just muff style fuzz.
We should find out.
Number 2, 3-knob mode. A more natural EQ curve with increased mid-focus, great for both rhythm and lead fuzzy tones. And 3 is gated, using the same EQ circuit as voice 2. Voice 3 configures the fuzz section to enter deep with the introduction of an extra input drive stage. So it adds an extra gain stage on the inputs that pushes it more and gates it.
Yes.
So let's have a look. Let's start with it and off.
All right. Here we go.
Yep, that's an off, but it shouldn't be there. It should be around about there.
I must say, like, even with the fuzz off, it's still pretty high gain.
Sounds cool.
That's kind of what it is, eh?
Should we go to voice 1?
1.
Definitely has that kind of muff. Oh no, the tone works. I like it. I like the muffy kind of fuzz.
Yeah, it sounds nice with the Jazzy Master.
So the 3 now becomes what was it?
A 3-knob.
3-knob.
Fuzz.
Well, it was 3-knob before as well, but I think slightly different voice. Hang on. So what was it now? Let's read that again. More neutral EQ curve. Oh, okay. More mid focus. So the other one's more scooped. This one's more mid focused. Reminds me of something, but
Yes.
I'm not saying what.
Something that isn't copyrighted.
Yes.
The fuzz kind of changed tone when you go down.
Okay.
Feels like it's a bit more mid-forward, slightly low gain.
As you go down a bit. Yeah, it could be. But now let's do the best one, my favourite. Gated fuzz. gated fuzzes. They're just the best. I like gated fuzzes.
Can I have a spin on that
Gated fuzz.
fuzz? Lens?
Sure, mate. It's cool.
That kind of stuff is just like melody riff type worlds. And
Let's add some delay.
my mom, what to
Melody
play?
riff me.
What to play?
Melody riffy stuff.
What key would you like it in?
B flat minor.
B flat minor.
And this is now where you can add the drive section to the fuzz section to embiggen it even more.
Wow,
Let me have a quick
wow.
go on the baritone with the gated fuzz, because
Sure.
I like gated fuzz. It's very doomy.
Let's check out the big muff with the Barry.
Well, I've still got a delay on too. Let's turn the delay on. People will cry otherwise.
My, so thick. So thick.
Fully sick thick. Fully sick thick. Cool. Let's combine. Let's combine drives, and then the cool thing you can do is then you can insert other pedals in the middle. So we've got electric mistress.
Because it's cool.
Yeah.
Two massive pedals that are cool.
Massive. Yeah, exactly right. So you go.
Oh yeah.
You go. So what we can do, for example, is now you can go. Well, I've got this lovely kind of rhythm guitar-y kind of drive sound.
Mm-hmm.
Lost the string.
Pull the string off the bridge.
Go too wild. it's a very fun noise.
There's a few things we've come across with these demos that great sounds that I'd never actually go out looking for myself, but once you start playing them, it's like, yeah, this is kind of addictive.
Gated fuzz stuff, I always look for that.
Oh, but the combo of those two.
Oh, guess the combo, yeah.
In particular, yeah.
Let's now, for example, insert some... Which one? The send is this way. So now we've got this Electric Mistress plugged into here. Let's do the same thing with Electric Mistress. And we can start off with just a fuzz. So I believe now, the way it works, so the fuzz goes into the Electric Mistress, and then it comes back, and then it goes into the drive, basically. That's cool.
That might be one of the funnest sounds I've had for a while.
I need to steal your Electric Mistress.
Sure.
We've been talking about it, we should do a big pedal board. A pedal board of really, really big pedals, and that's one thing done.
Yep, that's half of the board there.
That's half of the board done. I really dig it. I mean, there's lots of different options. The whole thing actually, I might show a photo of it because it's all hooked up now, but the whole thing opens up, flips open for the battery compartment inside as well.
Oh, right,
so
cool.
You can like a typewriter. Well, not typewriter. Well, it looks a bit like a typewriter, but like a thing. The whole thing flips open.
Yeah, cool.
To get to the battery compartment. It's built really well. It's big. It's cool. I like it. The knobs feel solid. You know, that's not going to break.
Yep.
I dig it. I'm a big fan of Eastwood. All up. I mean, we're both playing Eastwood guitars at the moment, and we've been playing them for a while. I really dig that. I really hope to see them make more pedals.
Yes, for sure.
I would like to see more pedals in that same sort of vein, like that, which is the old Lovetone thing, and the old kind of vintage stuff, like quirky old pedals. I'd love to see more of that.
Some crazy modulation would be fun.
In the cool old enclosures.
Massive
I think bring big enclosure pedals back.
Yeah, none of that mini stuff. There was like
lame.
A couple of years ago, that was like Instagram trend.
Big pedals.
Yep.
Bring the big pedals back. That's what I say. I much prefer, you know, I want to lug a really big board with three really big pedals on it. No, I think it's really cool. So big thank you to Michael and everyone at Eastwood. There's all links and stuff below. Check out the videos for the guitars as well. And what else should people do while they check all this stuff out, Alex?
Well, there's actually a link below to our social media, which includes our Instagram. Check that out.
There's a Linktree link to all that.
Yep, there's post lots of stuff on Instagram and share some things, and a Facebook and a Facebook group chat, as well as a podcast, and you can check all that out below in the link.
Yes, please do that.
Give us a thumbs up if you like it, and leave a comment question below.
Or like I said earlier, if you have the original, the cheese sauce, or if you have any Lovetone pedals, the big cheese or the brown sauce, or you know, if you have this particular one, let us know what your thoughts are and if you like it or not. And thank you so much for watching.
Catch us around.